Well, all right, I'm going to do a slideshow. This is the Amy that I was engaged to back in 1999. We dated for about a year, and I asked her to marry me in November of 99. I said October in my other video, but it was actually in November. So I'm going to just run it as a slideshow and talk about it as I go. I believe this is down in San Antonio at a karaoke show, and we spent the weekend in San Antonio. I spent more on a vacation with a woman than I'd ever spent in my life, and I think she cheated on me as soon as we got home. I'm not 100% positive, but I think she did. So, Amy was quite beautiful. That's down in San Antonio singing karaoke. I remember that dress. There we are together. That's what I look like without a beard. We met at a place called Skillman Street Pub. I wonder if I can go back. Yeah, let me go back. This is at our regular Tuesday night karaoke show. I think that's some other place we went. She looked kind of like Marilyn Monroe that night, which might have given her I was reincarnated as Marilyn Monroe. There she is at Skillman Street, typically singing Jewel. And that's down in San Antonio. I took that picture because she was a McDonald's manager up in Garland, Texas. And I took that picture with the McDonald's behind her. None of the God complex. I would buy her flowers, and there she is singing again. She sang with my children. She sang with her son. I'd play guitar and she would sing over that. There she is with my daughter, my second eldest. Here's my early computer camera shots, and she'd come and check out what I was doing on the computer. Of course, I worked in IT at the time, and I always had a really nice computer and webcam going. Here we are together. That's down in San Antonio. We stayed at the Hilton above the Riverwalk. More pictures of San Antonio. I rented a limousine just because it was Tuesday night and I wanted to just be flashy. I drove limos in the past, and so I got a good deal from my old boss. And you notice there she has her standard shot of tequila. And we just went to our karaoke night in a limo just because. And this is visiting her parents down in Houston. Of course, we went out to dinner and karaoke after. That's at the Art Fest in Fort Worth. I'm wearing the patch, trying to quit smoking. There she is with my girls. For the most part, she was loving, and we took our time. She acted like she cared about me. We would sit and talk on the phone for hours and hours when we were courting. I'd be out someplace and I'd grab a payphone and just sit and talk to her. Of course, we had pagers back then, beepers, smart beep. Cell phones weren't quite as popular yet. Here she is with my daughter, looking over my shoulder while I'm working. This is her son Cole with my daughters, my old car. Handsome little boy. I love that kid. He was going to be my stepson. That's down at her parents' house in Houston. Here she was kind of giving me some attitude. Glimpses of the former NASA. This is the night we got engaged. Sporting the ring. And there's Dave Chappelle congratulating us. There we are with all the kids in the pool. Her stepdad gave me his gas grill because he got a built-in over there. And we hauled that back to Dallas. There she is with my daughter and her son. My eldest is on the far left. There we are out with her parents. And there's that McDonald's shot again. There's her mom, Linda. There she is. Looking gorgeous that night. I let her kind of upgrade my wardrobe out. She bought me like Tommy Hilfiger and stuff like that. She said it because it was higher quality. I said it's just a higher price tag. That's at the San Houston Monument on the way back up from Houston. Big statue. And there she is with her standard shots of 1800 Cuervo tequila. A far cry from the drug-addled, I don't know what's going on with her dental work. Her teeth and stuff look like they're ready to fall out. Because I've needed some dental work too. But you know what I'm talking about. It's not the same woman anymore. It's kind of sad. And I think she's under demonic oppression. And if you don't know what that is or don't believe in that, I suggest you get yourself educated about it because it's very real. When she says she talks to her angels, what she's doing is she's talking to demonic entities. And they are telling her what to say and what to do. And she sounds convincing at times. She can justify and rationalize almost anything. You know, I talked to her about, why did you abandon your children? She said, it was agreed, you know, like the universe agreed that I was to leave them. and you're like, how could that possibly be? But she believes that stuff. She believes that she's done nothing wrong, abandoning her children. And none of them want anything to do with her. It's really sad. Fortunately, Cole had Jason, his dad, and well, there you go. She needs help, so if you know to pray, and you're a believer in Jesus Christ, pray for her. That's the only thing that's going to work.